Hello and welcome to another Geek Dhaba review. Today we are going to be doing Operation Mincemeat, which is not about keema, sadly. You know, I thought it was going to be about keema, some chef coming in making keema and then serving it during an operation, but nope, that's not what it was. Operation Mincemeat is about a World War II deception story, and it's quite interesting because this is based on the real deception that happened in World War II about a guy who they've made fake papers for a person. They've basically picked out a body out of nowhere, put fake papers on it, and then sent it in hopes that Hitler would get deceived and move his troops to Greece instead of Sicily. And this whole movie takes it, encompasses all of that. It's quite interesting. JD, your initial thoughts?
Good movie, good actors, good casting, good story. Obviously, they had to change a little bit of the story to make it not be
movie friendly. Yes.
Yeah, but overall it was a good movie. Based on the length of the movie, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was kind of a documentary war movie, but not boring in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
While it was not boring, I feel like they could have gone with a little more excitement. You know how Murphy's Law says that everything that can go wrong will go wrong? I feel like at the peak of this movie, the climax of this movie, they should have just gone with everything going wrong just to add that extra tension and all that. It would have added so much more flavor to this. It's a good movie, but added a little more spice. Especially because the ending feels a little soft to me, where they went more historically accurate rather than make it more exciting. But, it makes sense. The movie is really good as it is. I enjoyed the acting. I did not enjoy the accent mix-up with that girl. What's her name? Kelly MacDonald, I believe. Yeah. Her accent, it felt a little off because, well, maybe because I'm so used to hearing her as Merida from Brave. It's like that accent kind of, I think they try to force a different kind of accent out of her in this movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't feel it worked really well because you could tell, like, in certain scenes, you're just like, okay.
I mean, there were some scenes which could have been cut off. For example, the whole love triangle scene between the army people and the woman. I am going to say the proper names. Just bear with me for 1 second. So between Colin, Matthew, McDeffin, and Kelly, they could completely wiped it off because at the end, it was like Matthew just sidelined himself for some reason. Otherwise, maybe the movie would have gone like a bit longer. I don't know. But that could have been avoided. And I'll just say, yeah, there could have been more twist to it. The more war-friendly environment where other war movies are like Fury added. For example, the turning, whatever the movie was.
Imitation Game.
Imitation Game, yes. But it's okay. I mean, for a movie of this historical value, it was a good movie. I wasn't really disappointed with it. I was actually looking forward to seeing more of it. But
same. Yeah. We talked about the Imitation Game. Yeah. Comparing this to that, this is almost on par with that movie. That movie was fantastic. It was very clever. And you could feel real weight, real tension, stuff like that. In this one, there was tension, but not as much as they could have. I read the historical report, and in real life, just before deploying the body, the feet had frozen of the corpse, so they couldn't put the boots on. So that was one tension that they could have easily put in this movie just to add a little more drama, a little more spice. You know, with the feet frozen, what are they gonna do? They gotta find heater, stuff like that. But okay, happens. They tried to go as historically accurate as possible, which was weird because they included the love triangle, like you said. But theek hai, stuff happens. We understand.
Yeah, they
Good
included the
movie.
sister as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
in
good movie.
real life, there was no sister of his, so
Yeah.
he was a homeless person.
hmm Yeah. Yeah, but it was a good movie, good weekend watch. It's on Netflix. Check it out when you guys can. Definitely recommend. Let's move on to ratings.
Yeah, my rating's pretty good, yani pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
I I gave it a 9, I think. So I mean, there was very minor details which were missed. Other than that, it was very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the love triangle scene should have been cut off or made it to happen to see the end of it and stuff like that. So some points were missed, but overall a very good movie.
Mm-hmm. I personally have this as an 8, which averages our score out to an 8.5, which I feel is a very fair score here.
Yeah, for some reason on the internet it's very low. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's around 7, which
Yeah, it's
I thought, like, I guess I understand why. Because of the ending being as soft as it was, people fail to incorporate the factors from the first half of the movie, which was fantastic. There are minor roles in here, like Jason Isaacs. He did a fantastic job as his acting. That was a tiny supporting role, but that was a good acting on his part. Churchill was good, you know.
Churchill
Yeah,
is
he's
very
like quite decent Churchill. I've seen a bunch of Churchills and they're like, oh yeah, typical, but this one I liked a lot.
Darkest Hour to name a few.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was great. So, would you like to add anything more?
I think that's it
Mm-hmm.
from my side.
Yeah. So I guess this is it from us. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check this movie out because it's quite nice if you haven't already. See ya. Bye.